How's it going, everyone? It is Harvey from twowheelreview, and there's been some delays on the trip. So basically I'm leaving in 2 days time. It is currently, I believe, the 22nd of November, and we've had some issues with the luggage, which now it's finally all sorted, and also the fuel tank, which has been saved by IMS products in America. They've come to the rescue, and basically we've got the adventure tank to fit the 2017 model. So I'm really happy. We're all good to go. 2 days time, I'm catching the ferry and we're off down Africa. So yeah, we're going basically, oh, it feels so weird in this way. Down through Spain. We're getting the ferry from Portsmouth, and that's basically taking us down to the north of Spain, to Santander, where we're riding down to Malaga to see my grandma for about a week or so, and then finally getting the ferry down Morocco, down the west coast of Africa via Nigeria, and down to South Africa. So I'm really excited. It's just nerve-wracking at the moment. It's all of a sudden become a sort of realisation the past couple of days that this is actually happening. So I'm really excited. Today I want to go over the preparation. So tomorrow I'm going to go over the bike, the luggage, the modifications we've made to it to be able to do this trip more comfortably. But today I want to show you all the kit, all the gear I'm wearing, and where I'm sleeping, how I'm keeping myself free of malaria, and all that sort of odd little miscellaneous questions people will probably want to ask about the trip, and sort of how I'm going to keep myself safe as such. So let's pop downstairs. I can't fit all my stuff in my bedroom because there's so much stuff to take. But let's head down there and I'll go over all my gear. Alrighty, the cat's having a good time in here. I'm going to miss these two. But basically I've sort of sectioned up all the bits to sort of format it into different categories to make it a little bit easier to follow. So first we'll start off with what I'm wearing. Helmet wise, actually we'll start from the boots. So boots, we're rocking the Alpinestars Belize Dry Star boot. Now I've worn these through several tours. They've been fully waterproof, very supportive boot, and also really good to walk in. I've gone up Mount Snowdon in England in these on really harsh rocky terrain. They're a really great boot, really just solid to be honest, so perfect for the trip and great for walking around in. Trousers, RST Pro Adventure 3 series, nice lightweight, nice big ventilation and sort of hard wearing textile fabric in case of an accident, which I do like. I've got my old original RST Pro Series Adventure jacket. I love it. It's just the colour of it. It's just, I don't know, I love it. Really good ventilation. You can open up all the arms and stuff, and you can open up big vents in the chest and let lots of air in, especially where it's going to be 40 degrees in Mali and it's going to have 100% humidity. It's going to be sort of the best we're going to get apart from just squidding it. Helmet wise, the Shoei Hornet ADV. Big thanks to Shoei Helmets for sending this one out. I've been wanting to get hold of this helmet for ages. I've been wearing Shoei for 5 years now and absolutely love their helmets. This one, I rode up to Wales the other week. It is perfect. Really big ventilation coming through on the front. You can wear goggles with it. Nice peak to protect you from the sun. And also I can strap the GoPro to it easy and do a lot of vlogging as well. I've got a desert scarf as well to keep all the sand off me and that sort of stuff, and it gets really sort of sandy and dusty. Balaclava for the colder climates as well. We've got some Alpinestars summer gloves, some Revit waterproof and windproof and thermal gloves, which are really nice. So those are good for sort of northern Spain and the wet as well. Moving on from there, we've got all the clothes I'm actually going to be wearing. So this trip really for me has been about sort of being nice and minimal. So I've got a couple of t-shirts, I think 3 t-shirts there, 2 t-shirts and a tank top, a couple of pants. We've got some thermal bottoms for north of Spain, and also a nice big jumper, nice and plain. Also we've got what the cat's sitting on. How you doing, Ginge? Ginge, say hello. We've got a microfiber towel, some trunks, and also just a pair of shoes, which are just good for walking and running about in. I've got a Krieger R15 backpack, which I'll be wearing, which is keeping all my documentation and valuables, that sort of stuff. Really great backpack, really supportive, and the way it's mounted on the chest through their quadlock system is absolutely awesome. Just takes the weight all off your shoulders and spreads it across nice and evenly. So really happy with that. Moving on from the clothing area as well, we've got the sort of maintenance section I've tried to sort of divert it into. We've got an extra heavy duty tube for the rear tyre. It tends to be, from my experience, seeing other people, 9 out of 10 times, it's the rear tubes that go, or you tend to get punched in the rear. So I haven't taken a front one, but I have got a load of patch kits, should worst come to worst. Not recommended, but you know, it's better than getting stuck out there. I've got some tyre irons to get the actual tyres off the rims. We've got a hand pump, a couple of oil filters, a Krieger tool roll bag, which has loads of spanners, ratchets, sockets, that sort of stuff. We've got some extra long cable ties. I mean, these are like 1/2 metre long, really thick, and they're just going to solve, you know, potential problems on the way. Big bottle of chain wax to keep the chain lubricated. Repair tape. We've got a knife, Swiss Army knife. Fuel system cleaner to clean out the injectors if we have dodgy fuel. And then from there, it's the sort of main maintenance section. We're coming over to the camping section and sort of lifestyle area, I guess, a bit of navigation as well. We've got a trekking mat just here, bit of comfort when you're sleeping, also keep you away from the cold floor. A Vango 50 sleeping bag. It's a Vango Planet 50. This is a really nice sort of lightweight sleeping bag. It's designed between sort of 10 to 20 degree temperatures at night. It's got a built-in mosquito net to keep the mosquitoes off you. So that's just a really good addition to the actual sleeping bag itself. It's also nice and compact and lightweight, which is what I'm trying to do on this trip, keep everything down to minimal. We've got toothpaste, toothbrush, shampoo, bottle of roll-on deodorant, done. That's it, sorted. Take a bit of floss with me as well. As far as lifestyle sort of things go, we've got all our maps and navigation. So I've got a map for Africa, that's north and west coast. We've got a South Africa map as well as Central, and also a Spain and Portugal map as well. 2 compasses. We've got a, I forgot what the name of this is, mess tin or something like that with cutlery inside. Also got flint and steel for making fires and potential need to do that. Cheers, Mum. Also a whistle, visor cleaning kit, so that's the sort of main section. As far as tent-wise, it's just a standard 2-man cheapy tent that's easy to repair and keep the mosquitoes out pretty much. Nice and lightweight. It's just an old, what was it, Decathlon one. Nothing interesting, nothing too amazing about it, to be honest. Here is the medical and sort of safety section of where I put it into. We've got the Lifestyles Solo Traveller First Aid Kit down here. So this contains basically all the needles, syringes, plasters, bandages, first aid bits and pieces. In this bag we have a 6-month prescription of doxycycline, which is malaria medicine. That's 6 months supply in there. We also have water purification tablets, diarrhea impediment stuff. Down here, if I come down to this one, we've got some DEET 50 anti-mosquito spray to keep the mosquitoes off. Hand sanitizer as well to keep the hands obviously clean. We've got travel soap to clean all the dishes and that sort of stuff up. And I've also gone ahead and my mum has sorted out an early Christmas present, which is the Spot Generation 50. Generation 3. This is a tracker. It allows me to send a message to check in my family to let them know I'm safe. And in the event of emergency, I can send an SOS call to send out to a local rescue agency or private contractor for a global satellite network. And I'm insured up to £100,000 to get me out there. That's worst come to worst, but yeah, definitely a recommendation. I mean, look at the size of it. Potentially can save your life. So it allows me to just send a message to him in the evening as well. Say, you know, I'm all right, all checked in, as long as I have a good view up to the sky to a satellite. We have also sun cream as well, but nothing too interesting about that. A lock for the helmets, and also if you want to go to a hostel, that sort of stuff, they have lockable closets, that sort of stuff. There we go. So here is the electronics section. Nothing too amazing about it. We are taking a full computer setup, so I've got the computer here as well. Purchased it online, MacBook Pro. It cost me 230 quid. It's got Final Cut Pro as well, so I can do all my video editing, and I'm not too worried if someone steals it, to be honest. I'd rather 230 quid go down the drain than a brand new one for £1,000, so yeah. All batteries and SD cards go into this Krieger travel case here. Really good, nice little organisation system. Keeps all the batteries and also all the chargers safe. We've got a world plug charger that has literally, I don't know how many combinations, but allows you to pretty much charge anything anywhere as long as it's got some sort of plug socket. Canon charger, 20,000 milliamp battery pack, a case for the camera I'm currently using, which is a Canon G7X Mark II. We have a GoPro Hero 4 and also obviously the case for it, the microphone for it, and we also have a cheap SIM-free Nokia mobile phone for 17 quid. I can chuck a SIM card in it and be able to call people whilst I'm out there, which is great really. In the Krieger wallet here, we have a lot of documentation. I'm not going to go through it all because there's a lot of personal stuff. We have loads of visa photos for applications. We have passport, international driving permit, yellow fever certificate as well. We have 4 prepaid MasterCards, which I can cancel at any time and put money onto them. And also we have my driving license and that sort of stuff in there. I haven't got them down with me at the moment, but I've got loads of photocopies of my vehicle registration document. I've got loads of copies of also passport and insurance, that sort of stuff. And that's pretty much it, guys, to be honest. I hope I've managed to cover most of the stuff of what I'm taking. There's a lot, I'm nearly out of breath. Of course, there's a few bits here and there I've probably missed out, but hopefully it will give people who are looking to do a similar kind of trip an idea as to what they're having to take. If you are looking to do a trip like this, a couple of sources I'd recommend using. Check out Horizons Unlimited. It's basically a travel forum, really good advice on there. An app called iOverlander, which shows you places to stay and get your bike sorted or car serviced. Really good application. And also just travel books, have a little look out there. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm taking, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Sam's coming around tonight. Mechanic Sam helped me sort out the DRZ ages ago. Really good mate of mine. He's sorting out the fuel tank from IMS Products, which is going to be expanding the fuel capacity from about 7.5 litres to up to 12. We're putting some new IMS rally pegs on the bike, and we're also installing the ultra heavy duty front tube. So we're going to have an ultra heavy duty rear tube, ultra heavy duty front tube, and then I'll pack all this stuff and yeah, pretty much on our way. It's been 2 years of dreaming, but finally the sort of reality is coming. I'm excited, I'm nervous, I'm scared, I'm over the moon, but finally the time has come. So thanks everyone for the support, all the messages on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I really do appreciate it. It means so much, and hopefully I've got the full editing set up, so I'll be able to make some videos whilst on the road. It's just when we've got internet and all that sort of jazz. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate the view and also the feedback. Really appreciate it. Thanks for watching and have an awesome day. Cheers.